Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's an honor to be here at the National Press Club here in Washington, D.C. My name is Terrisa Bukovinac. I am the president of Democrats for Life of America and the founder and executive director of Pro-Life San Francisco. Today, I've gathered with leaders from across the spectrum to express support for the Hyde Amendment and our shared outrage at its recent elimination from the first major relevant one-time funding bill since its enactment. Every year, for 45 years, Congress has passed the Hyde Amendment with consistent bipartisan support. The Hyde Amendment stops taxpayer money from funding abortion in government health programs. This common sense measure protects the consciences of the majority of Americans, not only conservative people of faith, but also liberal atheists like myself, who do not want their hard-earned money used to destroy human life. The Hyde Amendment is also one of the most effective abortion prevention policies we have in America. To date, the Hyde Amendment has saved the lives of over 2.4 million Americans. This is personal. I know people who are alive today because of the Hyde Amendment, and statistically, you probably do too. These are our neighbors, our family, our coworkers, and our friends. But where we see precious human beings, the abortion industry leaders like Planned Parenthood see billions in lost revenue. The Biden administration's despicable attack on the Hyde Amendment is an attack on the most vulnerable among us, babies conceived in low-income families. Gallup polls consistently show that low-income people are more pro-life than the wealthy, and people of color oppose abortion more than white people. If it were up to the communities most impacted by the Hyde Amendment would not only be safe in this year's budget, it would be made permanent. We know that the effort to repeal the Hyde Amendment isn't about racial or economic justice. That's a cynical ploy. What's really going on here is simple. With abortion centers shutting down left and right, they're looking for a government bailout to keep their deadly business afloat. Already radical pro-abortion Democrats in Congress have profoundly misrepresented the majority of their constituents by failing to include the Hyde Amendment protections in the COVID relief bill. They have irresponsibly allowed abortion businesses to exploit funding that should have helped Americans survive the pandemic. That is outrageous. And today, the Biden administration plans to release their first budget request since President Biden took office, and we tragically but fully expect it to include abortion funding through all 9 months of pregnancy. The American people do not support taxpayer funding of abortion. When Democratic officials abandon their decades-long support for the Hyde Amendment and cave to abortion extremists, they will feel the pain at the ballot box. There are 21 million pro-life Democrats in America. Tomorrow, April 10th, is the National Day of Action to Save Hyde. Across the country, people of all political persuasions, of every faith and none, will hold demonstrations in 21 cities led by pro-life Democrats to support the Hyde Amendment and encourage their legislators, especially Democrats, to take the Hyde Pledge. This is just a first step in holding politicians accountable. We will not rest, and we will not be silenced. We will keep fighting for the values of equality, nonviolence, and non-discrimination within our party, and we will continue to proclaim the truth. The Hyde Amendment saves lives. Thank you so much.